Hey planner friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 27th of June to the 3rd of July in my medium passion planner. Let's get started! So the kit that I'm using this week is Sunbelievable from Plannerface. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for my brand new freebie. As this week is transitioning from June into July, I'm including both of my theme colours for both months, so the yellows and greens in this kit were perfect for this transitional week. As always, I've started off with the pen base of my spread by shading in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then going in with my Grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times, split my personal and work to do boxes in half to give myself extra checklist space, and also create a 5-day habit tracker for things that I have to do at work every single day. I'm then using the fine liner side of a passion marker and also a Stabilo triplus fine liner to mark in my work hours by drawing in lines at the start and end of my workday, and then I'm going to fill in all of my meals for the week, so adding breakfast, lunch and dinner onto each day with my Pilot friction pen. As I mentioned, this is a transition week from one month into the next, so all of the days of the week that are in June are going to be using my yellow theme colour, and then all of the days that are in July are moving into my July theme colour, which is lime green. As I've been doing for the rest of June, all of the yellow is going to be a passion marker, and then the lime green is a Crayola super tip and also a Staedtler triplus fine liner. As this week comes before the July monthly spread in my planner, I'm going to be using my June theme colour on all of the highlighting in the bottom left hand corner around all the checklists, and then I'll be highlighting over all of the days that are in June using yellow and July using green, and then colouring in the daily focus boxes of the days where I'm not going to be at work. I find that sometimes Crayola super tips can pull quite badly and actually goes through to the other side of the page, so I'm just stabbing the end of all of my highlighting with my little finger to remove that pull, and then I just end up with a green finger. But that is it for my pen base. Now we can start moving on to some stickers, and as always I'm starting with my meal plan tracker, which is just something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. I'm then doing my normal sidebar, so using the squared off half box and some deco from the kit in the weekly focus box, a habit tracker and then a full box to cover up the quote section. Next in my base I'll move on to my washi headers, so I've cut one of the 15mm strips from the kit in half to cover my personal and work to-do list headers and my Space of Infinite Possibility header, and then I've cut a 6mm chunk from the second piece of washi to create my extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. I really love the bold pattern on this washi. It kind of reminds me of like Hawaiian shirts and it's just super summery. Once I've got all of my washi headers down, I'm going to go back to my sidebar and rearrange where I have my habit tracker and my decorative box, because I thought they looked really wonky when I was setting the spread up, but I'm looking at the footage now and it doesn't look wonky to me at all, and I think it looks exactly the same when I've moved it around. But when you see the difference between the final spread and my pre-planning for this week, it's kind of like just how this week has gone that I've ended up moving around pretty much every sticker that I've put down in my planner. So now that I've finished messing with the sidebar, I can just add in the weekend banner and then we can get into my plans for the week. So zooming in and starting on Monday, the first thing that I'm marking at the bottom of the day is the bill that was due out. As usual, I've cut the bill due sticker in half horizontally so that it doesn't take up so much space in my planner. Also on Monday it was two of my friends' birthdays, so I've cut up one of the 3 heart checklist boxes to use as little things, and I'm adding that in with the balloon doodle from the kit. Next I'm adding in that I was supposed to be duty scientist on Monday, so I'm using a regular event label and a skinny event label from the kit with a Joy of Planning scientist girl to mark that in, and I didn't actually end up being duty scientist on Monday because I couldn't go into the office, so these get moved around to later in the week. Honestly, Monday is the day where pretty much nothing that I've put in now is where it is at the end of the week. Moving on to Tuesday, I was working from home, so I'm using a glitter header and a work from home script from Plannerface to mark that in, and then I'm using a Pinky Stickers printable to mark in my first weight session of the week. On Tuesday evening, I was planning on recording my voiceover and doing editing for my July monthly video, so I'm marking that in using a 3rd box from the kit and a multicolour doodle from Plannerface. I think it's supposed to be like a crafting doodle because there's clearly a glue gun in it, but I quite often use it for editing. Moving on to Wednesday, I'm using a skinny event label to mark in something that I was rotated on to do at work, and then I'm using a quarter box of the laptop doodle to mark in my usual Wednesday afternoon seminar. Wednesday actually ended up being the first day that I went into the office this week, so one of the duty scientist stickers that I originally put in on Monday has moved to Wednesday in the final spread. It's been a really busy and weird week. On Wednesday evening, I used another piece of a heart checklist box that I cut up to mark in uploading my July monthly spread with a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface. And then using another one of my Pinky Stickers printables to mark in a yoga class, which again I did not get on the one at the gym. But then we can move on to Thursday, where again I was working from home, so I've marked that in the same way that I did on Tuesday. And then I'm using another little thing to mark in that I was covering the inbox this day. On Thursday evening, I'm using a recycling icon from Plannerface to mark in a reminder to take the recycling out, and then I'm using a regular event label and a weightlifting girl from Joy of Planning to mark in I had a PT session. Moving on to Friday, the first thing that I'm marking using a quarter box and the coffee cup doodle from the kit is that we had a meeting in the morning, and then in the evening I'm just using another Pinky Stickers printable to mark in my third weight session of the week. I also had another bill due this day, so again I'm adding in the bill due sticker from the kit, which I've cut in half horizontally so it doesn't take up so much space in my planner. And then we can move on to Saturday, where I'm first marking in editing and recording this voiceover using a third box with some deco from the kit and an edit script from Plannerface. And then I'm marking in my planning time using a flag and the planner doodle from the kit and a planning script from Plannerface. I stumble over that sentence every single week. I just feel like I'm saying planner way too many times. For Saturday afternoon, I was just planning on doing a little bit of cardio, which ended up being walking Reggie, and then I'm using a square box with a load of deco from the kit to mark in that my boyfriend's parents were coming to visit, and we ended up going to the pub again with Reggie because he loves the pub. I think it's because he gets so much attention because he's adorable, and also he can just sit and people watch all afternoon. For Saturday evening, I've just added in a half box with some deco and a wine doodle for whatever we got up to, which just ended up being watching some stuff and having a few more drinks. And then moving on to Sunday, I'm first using one of the 3 heart checklist boxes from the kit with the vacuum doodle to mark out a chunk of time for doing some cleaning. I'm then using another piece from my heart checklist box that I've cut up with another YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface to mark in uploading this video, and also my last weight session of the week, again using a Pinky Stickers printable. So that's all the stickers down for pre-planning. Now I'm going to fill in some of the space when I'm at work with some of the decorative boxes and also add in my heart checklist for the top 2 or 3 things that I get done at work each day. As always with the decorative boxes, I've trimmed down these boxes vertically on the sticker paper and then I'm trimming them horizontally on my planner so that they fit nicely within the timelines. With the decorative boxes in this kit, I kind of struggled a little bit to choose which ones I was going to use, just because they didn't all look like they would trim down very easily to be able to fit in the space that I use them in my planner. And then I was a little bit unsure of which side I would trim off so that they fitted within the timelines, but I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. It took more thought than it usually does. So now I've added in all of my checklists, I can go back in and fill in all of my plans as usual using my Pilot Friction pen. So the first couple days of this week really did not turn out how I expected them to when I was pre-planning, and I ended up moving pretty much all of the stickers. If you saw my reel that I uploaded to Instagram on Wednesday, I think, I did a little mini memory plan with me, and I removed pretty much every sticker from Monday and had to move it around to other bits of the week because I couldn't drive to work on Monday because my windscreen was still smashed and I didn't have a hire car until Tuesday afternoon. When I did the pre-planning for this spread, I was still probably going to be driving my car around because I hadn't noticed that the crack was getting bigger. But once I noticed that, I obviously called my insurance. I think I mentioned this at the end of last week's video. Sorted all my insurance and stuff out and then had to make loads of calls and got it booked in. But then I needed to get a hire car because mine was now out of action. And I was hopeful that I was going to be able to pick it up on Monday, but they messed it up a bit and I couldn't pick it up until Tuesday. So yeah, all of my pre-planning for Monday went completely out of the window, but that is why I use removable stickers and have a bottle of Undo on hand just in case. Aside from the whole car drama, this week has been pretty good. Work was quite busy, but I feel really productive and I had a really good PT session on Thursday. I think because the beginning of the week was a little bit chaotic, it took me a while to kind of get back into the swing of things, and then I was so ready for the weekend when I got to the end of Friday. This weekend has been pretty lovely. I had a really chill evening on Friday because my boyfriend was out, so I had the whole house to myself, and then on Saturday we just spent the afternoon hanging out at the pub, which was really lovely as well. I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear today. I'm recording most of this voiceover on Sunday. So I think today I'm just going to take it really easy, chill out at home and kind of rest and recuperate before another week starts, which I'm sure is going to bring a whole new host of challenges. Obviously when I'm recording this voiceover I already have next week planned out, and I'm especially looking forward to the protest that's going to be blocking a motorway between me and where I work tomorrow morning. So my weekly focus for this week was to make time to rest, and I tried my best to do this, but sometimes the universe has other plans and just throws you a couple curveballs all in one week. I'm going to take the rest of Sunday afternoon and evening to focus on that weekly focus that I wrote in. But that is all of my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here's the spread all filled out, and as I mentioned there have been so many changes to especially Monday and Tuesday for this week, but I'm really happy with how this spread turned out. I love all of these summery colours and I really like this kit for transitioning from June into July. But I'm also still not quite sure how it is already July. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!